everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the SH Figuarts Miorine Rembran from Gundam the Witch from Mercury. You can see her there in front of our box. We'll put her off the side real quick and we'll look at said box. And yeah, you can see there's Miorine, there's Suletta in the background because of course. There's her name, there's the Witch from Mercury logo, and you know, SH Figuarts and Tamashii Nations and Bandai and all that stuff. No window, interestingly enough. There's Miorine's name. On the side, you got Miorine's name plus a little symbol that's on her clothes. And SH Figuarts is the standard action figure series that uses this art style and technology of Tamashii Nations to pursue character expressions of humanoid action. On the side, you have some Miorine. On the bottom, you have a bit more Miorine. And on the back, you have some more product shots and copyrights and warnings. And not for this is ages 15 and up, so not for children. And yeah, I almost forgot to mention on the inside flap of the box is the little thing telling you a little bit about what's included and also, hey, some of this how some of this stuff works. So there you go. There you go. Yeah. So this is a Tamashii Nations web shop exclusive, if I recall correctly, and that means getting her is a little more expensive than normal because yeah, most of the figures cost what, $40-$50. This one costs closer to $80-$90 because, well, yeah, at least if you live outside of Japan, so that's a little unfortunate. But yeah, getting in close, you can see got her white hair and her kind of silvery eyes. Got her black. Oh, the black on her uniform plus the red tie and collar and the shoulder bits and the little symbol there. And of course her hair also is pretty long. You got the of course the poofy sleeves and the black and red on that. You got the little black striping and the black there. You got her. I'm not sure that's tight. Wow, stockings or tights, and of course her boots, her high heels because yeah, she's actually kind of small, but of course gotta at least look a little larger, right? Because otherwise no one will ever take you seriously. Yeah, she stands actually pretty decently without a stand or anything. There is a peg hole for, you know, if you have a stand for her, so that's a thing. But yeah, there you go. That's what she looks. She looks great. She looks very much like the I said almost like cartoon. I was gonna get a bunch of people on me. Anime, the anime. But yeah, she looks very much, you know, like she did in the anime. Of course, just with more cuts in her for posability. But anyway, speaking of posability, head. It's got that weird double ball joint thing or whatever, that the neck, you know, up here, left and right, up and down, and all that stuff. Hair is hinged. I'm not sure if it's a hinge or I think it's a ball joint. Yeah, it's a ball joint. So you got left and right and forward and back there as well. So you can get her look up is a little bit. That's the limit because, well, hair. You can get a little farther, but then you go, oh no, there's yeah, we don't want to expose that. So close that. So there's all that. Shoulders, you have full 360. I was gonna say full 360 and that popped out. Whoops. Whoops. Crap. Which way is it supposed to go? Yeah, full 360 if you don't pop the stupid thing out of the joint like an idiot. Yeah. There is a full 360 there, as long as you don't pop that out of its joint. I never had that before. Outward, right there, you also have this whole, because of the ball socket. There, you got this whole, forward and back as well. Basically you can kind of readjust the shoulder as necessary, which is nice. Elbows are there, and they go about 90 degrees or so because, yeah, the poofy sleeves, and you kind of have to deal with that. You can also adjust because there's a little way to adjust it a little bit. So, you go, rather than having this, oh no, gross little gap right there, you can just, move the arm back and then you still have the bend, but also it, nice and cohesive. So that's nice. And there's also a place to swivel as well. This also swivels down below this second poofy part. The hands can swivel because it's on a little peg. There's also a ball joint up in there, so you have a lot of little rotation as well. This is on a ball joint, so you got left and right and forward and back and all around and all that stuff. And you can also move forward and back like this, so you can adjust that look a little bit. Down here is also that is also a ball joint, I believe. So you got rotation forward and back and around and side to side and all that stuff. These are the hips right here, you can they look like this, or you can pull them down a bit right there like so. You can get forward about yay far. Trying to get them adjusted a little bit. Yeah, you get forward about yay far. Back about yay far. Outward, you do have that, although it's kind of, you're starting to get that, when you get to the extreme, it starts looking weird. There is rotation there. There's a rotation up here. There's rotation here as well. You can get these kind of independently moving. You can get a decent amount of articulation, just kind of work for it. And of course, they can pull down closer together like this, or outward, or whatever. Knees can also bend that much, and there's also a little bit of rotation at the knee as well. Just kind of be careful with that. And down here at the feet, you do have rotation there as well as a hinge for ankle tilts, and it could also go forward and back. You got a nice bit of a movement there, and of course, toe joint. So there you go. I'm getting her always set so she looks nice again, rather than look like she's a broken zombie body or something. Manny, why are you falling apart, Miorine? You already did that once. We don't need you to do that again. Yeah, that's the posability. Yeah, of course, she does come with a bunch of accessories, as that kind of already hinted at, including 4 different faces. Kind of a one angry face. Her kind of a mild exasperation face. Her really angry face. And her happy face. She's actually happy because she just saw Suletta. She also has a whole bunch of hands. So she has a pair. On top of these kind of splayed hands, she has a pair of fists. So we'll just put those off to the side there. Running through that. Kind of weird grasping hands, which are particularly for a very specific accessory. We'll get to that in a little bit. Kind of these open palm hands. Good for slapping, I guess. Someone hit on Suletta. He's also these open hands. You know, you see that. Splayed hands. Jazz hands, whatever you want to call them. Pair of peace or victory hands, depending on what you want to use them for. And finally, a pointing hand that goes with this little phone grasping hand. Also, little phone thing, which is just a black square. Little black square thing, which, yeah, there's that. A little tomato, because she grows tomatoes, you see. Because her mother did, and yeah, whole thing there. And the most important part, the whole focus is the hand holding hand. Because that. Yeah, part swaps are pretty easy. Just go ahead and, pull, like I did before, pull the front of the hair off. Pull the face off, and I don't know what the heck that was. And put another face on. And there you go. Straightforward. And all the faces also, I believe, if I double check this after I get this on, also a little stamp on the back, I think. That right there in the little hole. Little stamp telling which face it is. At least I think that's a stamp. I know Suletta's did. That is not a stamp. That is just a hole. Huh. That's interesting. Whatever. But, yeah, so that's one. And, of course, swapping out the hands is pretty straightforward. Just, they're on a little rigid peg. So, just pop that off and pop another hand on. Yeah. If I could get it on there. There you go. And I'm just going to point that out because we're going to test to see if this one works better than Suletta's. Because I haven't actually used it yet. This particular accessory, I was just kind of poking around a little bit before because it's, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. So we're going to see how well does hand hold the phone compared to Suletta's. The answer is, yeah, actually pretty decently. Yeah, holds it pretty decently. So, you can actually... unless you push it out like I just did. Holds it pretty decently, so you know that's good. So just gotta get it to yeah. Yep. So there's that. I'm gonna see how well, because these hands right here. Yeah, these little grippy hands are also supposed to grip the phone, because you know she does that sometimes. She grips the phone in anger because yeah, she's angry a lot. Yeah, these hold on pretty decently too, so that's good. That's good. A little worried about it, but yep, that works. So that, you know, you can see how the popped on the accessories. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this hand off and pop this one in because the tomato, of course. The tomato doesn't have peg holes or anything, so just kind of just balance it in the hand or something. Don't knock it off the shelf. And she can hold the tomato. Kind of, as long as, again, like I said, it's a balancing act, so... Of course, now she's unbalanced. There we go. Nope, no, she's not. God. Oh, boy. The magic of bipeds. There we go. Let's see. Holding her tomato. Again, no pegs or anything. And of course, the hand-holding hand, let's go check that. That is the her left hand. Yeah. Yeah, so that is pegs on, and we're gonna. This is going to be simultaneously a feature comparison and our feature thing, and a accessory featuring, and also a what's the word I'm looking for? Comparison. That's the word. Get this pig back on. Yep, because he's Miorine. Stay. And here is Suletta. I'm going to get that pegged in. And also notice that it doesn't want to stay pegged in on both of them, so that's really fun. What are you, Bandai executive or something? Oh boy, it does not want to stay pegged in on both of them. That's fun. Working for Bandai executives, I guess. Yeah. Here's Suletta, who's tall, much taller, like she should be. And you got the important hand. There you go. You do what the Bandai executives are too cowardly to do and have them together. The only thing is we need hands with rings on them. Granted, that's for the future, but still. There you go. You can have that like that. I'm going to leave it like that because, yeah, I can. So, yeah, that's Miorine. Got a lot of accessories. Some of the ones that she shares in common with Suletta work better, namely the phone thing. The phone and the phone grasping hands do work better than they do with Suletta. Suletta's just did not work. It's got the nice hand holding part, and the tomato is a little, yeah, it's just basically balance it. But she's got good visibility. She's got all that stuff. She looks good. Got good visibility. Got a good number of hand swaps and the faces and whatnot. So yeah, she got all that. And it just looks good. And yeah, the only problem is she's a Tamashii web store exclusive, so she's going to be just run you a lot more expensive than Suletta did. So how much do you like your Sule Mio? But yeah, again, she comes with a hand-holding accessory, which is very important. And yeah, this is very important to me and to a lot of people. So a lot of people are willing to spend that top dollar to get this, Miorine, so they can have Suletta and Miorine holding hands on their shelf because yes. So there you go. She's, I think, worth it personally, but it's going to be up to you whether or not that, extra surcharge, because I believe it never showed up on the Tamashii web shop in the US. It was only for the Japanese version and, well, actually, I should say East Asia versions, because it was available in the Hong Kong, but I never could get it on the Tamashii website. At least I don't think so. Or maybe it was. Anyway, I spent $80 on it, so yeah, there you go. It's a bit spendy on that point, but for me it was worth it. But for a lot of people, are going to be like, oh, I kind of not want to do that. I'm not sure if BBTS is still selling her, but there you go. Yeah, I kind of babbled a little bit, but yeah, I like it. I think it's worth it, but you may disagree because it is. You're going to be spending a bit of a premium because she's an exclusive, so which is annoying. Because again, I swear Bandai's doing everything they can to try to go, no, it's just up to interpretation. But yeah, that's a whole other topic. But anyway, it's a good figure. So there you go. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my social media. It's in the description and at the end of the video. And check out my Coffee, my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.